Long watch as well. Please take your time.
Who used to keep ransom for them? This one is the mother, this one is the mother. And the other one is the one for Koshamo.
What is your name?
So, this one, and this one is the bandit. They took part in the Dawaki robbery. Dawaki kidnapping and Dakwa. This is 1, 2, 3. They took part in the Dawaki kidnapping and the Dakwa kidnapping. This speak also. Probably know that you can ask me. This one. Yes, now policeman Bulus. See him now. Yakubu Bulus. Yes. That's what we are asking them.
Good evening. Yes, this is a short interview in a case of retired general, brigadier general, that was killed at Apo. On the 2nd of June 2024. So introduce yourself. How old are you? From which state? Are you married? Where do you live? Okay, you? Okay, how old are you? Are you married? Where do you live? And you? What is your name?
My name is Abuja.
Okay, how old are you?
47.
Are you married?
Yes.
With kids?
Yes, I have it.
Where do you live?
I get a 6 weeks.
Okay.
Around
Okay, in this case of armed robbery and murder, can you tell us how many gang members are you that carry out that heinous crime? Talk.
Alhaji, Gausu, Sani, Mujashi.
There are 6.
There are 6 in number.
6.
Okay. Can you mention their name again?
Alhaji,
Mm-hmm.
Alka,
Mm-hmm.
Sani, Mujashi.
Okay.
Gausu.
Okay. Did you people carry vehicle or you use a leg to go to that place?
Legs.
Okay. Who stabbed the general?
Why is there so general?
General.
Yes.
Yes.
He says the one that
Stabbed
in his hand so that he can drop the gun.
They drop
because
the
he's
gun.
holding the gun.
Okay.
2. Alka.
Then Alkana stabbed in his stomach.
Oh, okay. I can't stab his stomach. Okay. So who collected the gun from him?
Me, Odaga. Get on the Mandela. He's an investigation.
He said why he's stabbing is so that he can release the gun.
Okay.
So after he had released the gun, Alkana stabbed him 2 times in his stomach.
Okay. We saw the phone from you. Who collected the phone? Is it you that collected the phone, his phone, after he died?
Why can be where? By Yamutu. By Yamutu. Says the one that took the phone.
Pick the phone. What about the laptop?
Why do the laptop? It's Alkada picked the laptop, but they have sold it.
Okay. What about the guns?
Then why do you keep in the working?
How many guns? How many pistols did you collect from?
They collected
Two guns from him.
guns.
Okay. So, are you sorry for your crime? How do you know that you
Only
just?
that man left in the UK.
Yeah. Okay, but you are the center. This is not the first time you have been arrested for gun issue. You've been to SARS many times. How many times? Let me hear from your mouth. How many times have you been to SARS?
So now I can come and cast us. Magana and Bindiga. Eh? So now I can come and Magana and Bindiga. Say once, we have arrested him once.
Okay. So, but how did you enter? Who gave you the information about the general?
Ya aka yi kuka sanin game da gidan general, wa ya kai ku?
Wannan za ka tambaya ni a ran da ba wasu ke zuwa su dauke mu ko ina ne ma san mu.
Kai fa, waye ya kai ku gidan general? Alhaji da the general's house.
The general's house. So how did they get entrance into the general's house?
Ya kuka yi kuka shiga?
Cire ba waya.
They caught the barbed wire.
Okay.
Katanga?
Okay.
They caught the barbed wire through fence.
Okay. So who tied the security?
Where all the security? All of them.
All of you.
All of them, they join hand, tying the security.
Oh, okay. How much did you benefit? How much did you sell the laptop?
No, I can sell the laptop. 50,000.
50,000. So how much did you share it? How much did you
No,
get?
baka.
Ni an ba ni 40,000 shara 10,000.
An baka 40,000. Rabon ka kenan?
Ibrahim, why?
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, why?
Rajiv.
From which state? Kano. Where do you live?
Nana kake da zama?
Roundabout din abu.
Okay. How old are you?
Shekarun kan.
Okay. In the killing and murder of that general at Apo, how many of you?
Kuna ne kun
Kuna ne
je
kuka kashe shi?
Mu shida ne.
Ku shida?
Ba mu biyar ne.
Ku biyar? Why the why?
Da Sani. Da shi wannan na biyu. Da wani yaro ana ce mishi Alka.
Alka. Sai da why?
Sunan ɗayan ne wannan shi ne san sunan amma ni wayannan su ne muke zuwa ran da ba wata muna haɗuwa da su.
Sani, Alka, da kai, da Nura.
Da wannan nafi ne.
Nafiu.
Nafiu. Okay. Where is the general's gone?
Ina bindiga na general din.
Yana hannun shi Alhaji.
Yana hannun Alhaji why?
Ashiru.
Alhaji Ashiru.
Alhaji Ashiru.
Ashiru. Who stabbed the general?
Why ne ya sa ma general wuka?
Among the trio. Among the.
Wannan shi na bi shi ne dinga buga masa wuka.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
The transmission line is a super highway. For generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn.
Now that's just for those of you who have built high fences, who have barricaded yourselves, gave yourself some sense of security and safety. And when we talk about the consequences of the actions of the rogues in charge of Nigeria and across Nigeria, and from that your comfy penthouses, you can easily shut us down. Shut up your mouth. We are the ones living in Nigeria. It's not that bad. There's nothing happening in Nigeria that is not happening elsewhere. You are living in your own bubble. Yeah, what is in America? There is a gun violence in America. So what's the big deal? Let us just pray for Nigeria to work. How much is a liter of petroleum in America? All of you living in the UK, how much are you paying for a liter? Let us just show love to our country. You are in the contraption you are fear of. You are safer from where they are kidnapping people, right? Where people are selling their properties to pay ransom, okay? You are barricaded within a space, and they call it estates. Your eye fences, your barbed wire fences will not keep you safe. So keep living that illusion. You see those abandoned by the criminals who are buying themselves expensive automobiles, buying properties abroad with the money that could have actually kept some of these young people busy. And you are so busy as well, pushing the narrative of tribal this, ethnic that, religious this, and other nonsense from your comfortable, very comfy room there. It can actually come in there and grab you too. And that's why I don't really feel sorry for those of you who live outside Nigeria. The patriotic Nigerians abroad. Those of you who are loving Nigeria from abroad. How come everything? You don't have any good news about Nigeria? You, this Mayego, have been watching you. Why don't you have anything good to say about Nigeria? Oh, I should actually ignore all of this. Let you know the type of danger you are trying to look away from because you have not been affected. You are not a direct victim. All this noise about these people are lazy, Mayego. Mayego, let me tell you, our people are lazy. Our people don't like to work. Let's be honest. Mayego, you need to come back here. All these are people, they just like to collect money, as if to say all of that just started yesterday. People just slept. They woke up and they just became lazy. Not those who have actually built a system that is built on handouts. You have a system that is not productive. Local government is waiting for allocation. State government is waiting for allocation. Where they can't get that, they go borrowing so that their citizens can go sorrowing. Same thing with the federal tax collectors, rent seekers or rent takers. Nothing really creative for these guys. And their own way of fighting terrorism, give them amnesty. Oh, let's give them the land for peace, your land or your life. This is how creative the criminals in charge of Nigeria, this is how they are. They build a system that is to rob Peter, pay Paul, a system built on handouts. Everybody is acting surprised that they have citizens that are so docile and they wait on handouts. They are so lazy, man. Let me tell you something. People don't want to work. High rights. At least you are successful, Nabi. Inside this Nigeria, people are building houses, Mayegu. People are doing great things. My friend just bought a house of almost 200 million naira in Lekki. How many of you living abroad can buy 200 million naira houses? Inside the GBT system, una dey beat una self, una dey cheat una self, and guess what? A man whose sperm kernel is cracked by benevolent spirits should not mock his own brother, because it is not by your own creativity. It is about the rotting the system. You found your way around it. Now you have a new house. You know what I mean? You have so much money. I don't understand how people are so lazy. Don't worry. They are coming into that your comfy house. You know, they're coming in there. They're going to waylay you inside your bulletproof cars. You probably will need a bulletproof this. You probably will need to develop something or buy something that can make you disappear. Because maybe all of the people will be say the system abandoned, die. Some tried, they survived, and they will survive through your bloods too. It's just a simple warning. Many won't live to tell the story when this disaster strikes. But to those of you who are still watching me from your comfy room, you have an opinion why people are lazy. No, General, I understand what you are saying, but generally, our people are lazy, but you are watching the rogues who are building and maintaining a system of slavery and servitude. And it is working. Let's blame those who are the victims of it. And let's hope they turn a new leaf and do something about their lives. You have no idea. You do not have the idea of the danger you are walking into or the one you are actually living with. I am just to remind you so that when it happens, you won't go around and be asking, how did we get here now? if these bandits, these terrorists, these petty criminals, these armed robbers, if they don't break your door, despite your high fences, barbed wire fences, armed guards, security this, security that, once the day they will enter you, everywhere. Pray that you live to tell the story, and you will remember my video of how a lot of you feels like some of these things happening. You are so immune from it. No, you're not. If these killers don't walk in, what if you enter the row yourself, carry you they go? What out? Lugbe, Abuja. This is an estate in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria. They are crying for help though.
This is Creedmoor Estate.
It's Creedmoor Estate. This is Creedmoor Estate. This is Creedmoor Estate. Federal government, we are pleading, we are begging. This is Creedmoor Estate. Whoa, this is crazy. This is Creedmoor Estate. 2 persons just died now. The water took them away. Creedmoor Estate. 2 persons swept away now by this water. Creedmoor Estate, please.
Wow, see the police station.
Please, we are begging. Creedmoor Estate. FCT minister, come and do something. Creedmoor Estate. Please, we are appealing. Creedmoor Estate.
This is crazy.
See, the police station is gone.
Crazy. This is crazy.
See, these are people residents. Water everywhere. Minister of FCT, help Creedmoor Estate. Oh, people are dying. This is Creedmoor Estate life. Look at residents. See. Honorable Minister, Honorable Wike, please come to Creedmoor Estate, Lugbe. This is so bad. What a pity. 2 people died this morning.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that.
So I hope the help gets to the people in Creedmoor Estate. Baba Musiba, Allah said, Musiba, you're like, no trade more, call trade less in it. Abaija capital because you saw the police station. Imagine police decide to detain you inside their police station because you didn't give them 5,000 naira bribe. And while you are there, still trying to figure out how to call your family, you are there overnight in the middle of the night. You just say, bru, 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 bru. Waiting be that. Now, what are the knuckle? Entire place don't block. The police officers on duty don't jump fence. Any delay, but they don't lock the cell. Just imagine that trauma. Because they said police, that's police station, that's police station. Did you see the level of the water? We don't know if they evacuated all of their detainees. 2 people, water don't carry 2 people go already. They are like, it's already reported, by the way, that 2 people dead. When they found them, they were dead. Now, we don't know how many people died inside the house or die inside police cell. See that kind, imagine that, like you are inside that cell. The water is like this to the ceiling. And there you are trying to hold yourself and you are screaming, hey, please, we are inside the cell, you. It will come be like inside Titanic. You go to see the padlock. But person where they with the key, don't jump fence. What are you going to do? You just have to give up and just wait and be like, wait for the water to go down. Because who are those who are going to enter that place to look at you or rescue you? I don't know. It's like I've got this imaginary mind, and I love it. You know, it helps a lot for you to be able to paint scenarios, and then you can be able to understand sometimes, right? The gravity of the incident you are trying to repaint. And most of the time, it also brings you closer to it. So you could feel it. And if you can imagine it, then you can feel it. So you don't have to be a victim to understand what it means. May Nigeria not happen to you. You don't need to be a victim before you understand it. I could give you, well, that's what I do anyway. Every day I will show to you the victims of bad governance. And these victims in Nigeria, they are not just limited to just one people or group of people, right? It is democratically distributed. The shege in Nigeria is democratically and evenly distributed. The victims the survivors of yesterday, they are the potential victims of today. See, some of us have survived, we've survived today. It's not yet tomorrow anyway, so it's not, anything can still happen. There are those who are still going to collect their own Nigerian, what have you, today. And they will live to tell the story in these remaining few hours. But some of us have survived it, right? But we have the potential victims of tomorrow. And every day we survive, we say, thank you, God. Oh. But you have no idea what is going to be like tomorrow if you're going to survive it. So what's the point in you getting caught somehow in that your own bubble, the bubble of maybe this whole thing is just being exaggerated. Maybe it's not as bad as they are trying to make it. But the day you become the victim, now your voice will come the loudest if you live to tell the story. People, can you imagine? I never believed Nigeria. Come on, shut up. You do know that Nigeria is worse. And the worst thing to happen to Nigeria is this APC, Egbe, and all these horrible criminal politicians of this generation. Not my generation, I'm talking about generation of politicians you have now. They are the worst thing to happen to any humanity. See? But let's go to another one. As you are battling with those who are already available criminals in Nigeria, the weapons, the small arms, and all of that, they still continue to be smuggled into Nigeria in thousands, Baba. Now, they said they caught this cargo on a port in Calabar. Is that not where on the port is? Cross River. Now, let me show you the guns, pump action guns they found inside the cargo that landed on the port. Cross River. Nigeria, see, Nigerians, look, you have no chance. The weapons fashioned against you are just so many. And they are all they are all coming as the consequences of a failed leadership and failed government, leading to failed country. Well, they found this. How many other containers escaped their search before they found this one?
Hey, one house.
One already.
Not be shy. Oh boy, on it don't shake. On it shake. Oh boy. This one is he didn't go to come. He will come.
Who are those planning war that we probably have no clue? Or the West, they have started doing weapon dump in Nigeria. France did that to an African country when they insisted that they did not want French in their country anymore. You know what they did? France printed fake franc currencies and they dumped them in their country. It ruined and destroyed the entire country. In fact, helped them to fund other rebels to take over the country. I can't remember the name right away now.